Is hot. There's a holiday weekend coming up. It is an incredible recipe for a wonderful pool party.
But wait, you don't have a pool.
Ooh.
Small issue. Bob is here to help. He's a solution-oriented reporter. What have we found? How can we solve the people's problem? Bob.
Here's what's interesting. This app, Swimply, has been around for like 4 years. And actually, we've been talking about it in our newsroom for a while. And lots of people have questions about this. It's basically what they call an Airbnb or a Vrbo for swimming pools. So if you have a swimming pool just like this one, well, you too can rent it out. Or if you're looking for a swimming pool, you can come and rent it yourself. Here's Alex. His family has been able to make this work, right? You're saying that this has been quite profitable for you and your family.
Yeah, we started renting out 2 years ago, and it's been pretty great. We initially just wanted to cover pool costs, but now we've hosted a lot of birthday parties, and we've been making some really good money.
You said that you've basically paid for the pool now in the 2 years that you've been doing it. It's a business for you now. It's called At the Orange Pool, so people can come here. Tell us how. Take a walk around here. We're going to give them a look at the space here. How does it work? How can people rent it out? And how much does it cost?
Yeah, so you can find us either directly on Swimply if you search in our area, Lake Balboa, but we also have a really nice Instagram account that we created at the Orange Pool. And so you can see, you know, how the layouts are set up, how we set up for birthday parties and things like that. We generally rent out for about $50 an hour on weekdays, and it's a little bit more expensive on weekends. And for larger groups, there's a little bit extra cost. But yeah, it's been amazing. We've covered the cost of the pool in these last years.
Two big questions that everyone has. First of all, the bathroom.
So with the bathroom, we do have a dedicated bathroom back here for all of our guests to be able to use, come and change. And for larger events, we'll even get a brand new clean porta potty for them.
Yeah, and then the liability, because you have a family here, but you have birthday parties here.
Yeah, so Swimply has an insurance policy, $1 million coverage plus $50,000 in property damage. But honestly, we've had over 200 successful bookings and never had any issues. Parents are often very vigilant of their kids in such a space.
Yeah, we're going to put the link on our website, foxla.com, and also, if you want, at the Orange Pool, very easy here in the Lake Balboa area to rent it out, starting at $50 an hour. And you too can rent out the pool. How's it looking for this weekend? I imagine you're pretty busy.
Yeah, we're already pretty much booked out. We might have a few spaces available, but mostly we're booked up this week.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys think? It's pretty nice. You know, when I walked in and I was like, now I get it. I get how people can use it. And, you know, this was during the pandemic that they just said, you know, how are we going to use our space? How are we going to use our pool? And now the pool's paid for.
And does he still feel like he and his family get enough time in their own pool?
They want to know about your family, about them being able to use the pool.
Yeah.
I mean, do you feel like you get enough time in it now that you book it out so much?
Yeah, I think we get enough time. I think the trick is balancing. We don't overbook it. Anytime someone, let's say, books for half of a weekday, like let's say half of a Saturday is taken up, we'll block out the rest for our kids to come out and play afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I've heard with other customers, is that they can decide when they want to use it. They could block it out, and they said the rest of the time is available. So you decide when you want to make your pool available to other customers.
I think it's really genius, and it's giving people who just it's an expense they can't afford, giving them that access. It's pretty genius.
Yeah. What do you do though? Like, if people are there and you want to be home, do you just like
hide out in the living room? I guess, right?
You're just hanging out at home.
Make yourself scared.
They're wondering about you being home, and you know, what do you do when people are here?
Sure. So, I mean, if it's larger events, we'll do a little walkthrough. We show them the space, show them how everything works. But we actually have blackout shades on all of our windows, and so we make sure that they don't see us, we don't see them. If there's an emergency, they can message us, and we'll come out and help them. But otherwise, we want to give them full privacy.
Yeah.
They have it all figured out.
You know, it's a space. It's a space that works for them. I tell you, you know, I have a swimming pool, and I was telling Alex, it wouldn't work for me. I don't have all of these space out here for like people to just hang out and lounge around and stuff like that. And I don't have an outdoor bathroom like they do. So it really works out for people who have it all figured out.
Ooh. Totally.
Well,
it's perfectly working for him and his situation, which is great. But yeah, that bathroom is so key, you guys. Maria, you know.